Ladies and gentlemen, my name is Ninjutsu Evolved and welcome back to MXGP Career Mode. This is part number 22. So for those of you who weren't here with us last time, I'm just going to give you a couple of seconds to go check out previous videos if you've missed them. 2, 1. Okay, so last time out it was Beto Carreiro in Brazil, a track where, yeah, in MX2 it was, I think it's fair to say that we had a mixed bag in terms of results. And here in MX1, yeah, a very similar situation. Race number 1, we finished down in 11th. It was a scrappy race, but towards the end of it, we started to get into the rhythm. Then, by the time we got into race 2, we just built upon his rhythm, which is how we were able to pull a decent result out and get second place. It left us 3rd overall for the meeting, so we got back onto the podium after the disappointment of Agueda, where we missed it after that shocking second race. And next up will be Ernee in France, which in MX2 was a race where we had a very mixed bag in terms of results. In terms of the MX1 World Riders standings, we are 13 points clear of Kendediker at the top. It's very much looking like it's going to develop into a 2-horse race, very much like how the MX2 season was for us when we were battling with Jeffrey Hurlings. As you can see, Jeffrey Hurlings in MX2, now that we're not there, has only dropped 3 points all season. So from what, 10 races, he's had 9 victories and 1 second place. Like I say, Hurlings is scoring 600 this season. I've said that from episode 1, oh well, no, not from episode 1, from, I think it was, what was the first part of this? Part 17? Part 17 is when we started MX1, so I think I've said it from part 17 onwards, and I keep banging on about it, so I'm going to shut up. So yeah, 13-point lead over Kendediker as we head into Ernee in France. I'm hoping that we have a race similar to the race 1 that we had last time, only this time we'll do it twice. So just a quick look at the options as per usual. 3-lap races, races only, realistic AI difficulty, professional physics with the only assist being an automatic gearbox. Because, I mean, if you're wondering why I just don't like manual gearboxes, I've been asked this on like the GT Planet forums and stuff like this. I just don't like manual gearboxes, I never have. The last time I think I used one consistently was Super Monaco GP on the Mega Drive. And that game was made in what, like 1990, 1991? I mean, I think Monaco GP2 was 91, actually. Yeah, the I8 and Senna one. Anyway, enough about all that nonsense. This is part 22 of MXGP Career Mode, round number 6 of the MX1 World Championship from Ernee in France. We're going to jump straight to selecting our gate. You know the deal by now, ladies and gentlemen. We go all the way to the outside, which on this track is all the way to the left. Look at that though, we've got a fair bit of grid spacing actually. It's nice. See, I'd be tempted to jump in one of them gaps if there wasn't going to be a rider directly on my left or directly on my right. If I had a gate space either side, I might be tempted to. Excuse me, I might be tempted to do that, but no. In the past, whenever I have done, I think I've only done it in 1 round of this. I think that was actually at Laseo, and it went horribly wrong. So here we go, ladies and gentlemen. First round of this, the first race of this 6th round of MX1. Let's go to work. Give me a good start. See, you get away, all right. We got away in 5th, and then all of a sudden it's just nope. Ooh, Clement DeSalle dropped the bike off the start. That's normally the sort of thing we do. It actually, that probably helped us because his bike slid across the entire pack. And probably slowed a lot of them guys down, but it's the 2 Red Bull KTMs of Kendediker and Tony Cairoli currently running 1st and 2nd. Swear to God, we're in 3rd. Cairoli's made a mistake. Cairoli's done what we were doing in Agueda and decided to ride off into the crowd. It's like, oh no, I just fancy taking them corners again. Sounds like fun. So, yeah, Cairoli crashes, as to be expected. us now with Ken Dyker. So it's first and second in the World Championship, running second and first on track respectively. I cut that too much. I had to give him the position back really. I probably could have been a lot closer actually if I just kept my foot in my finger on the power. Nearly lost the bike there, getting into Dyker's rear wheel. I don't know why I was getting so aggressive at that part of the track. It's too narrow really to make a move. This is not, oh, this is not a section of the track where we need to be, come on! This is not a section of the track where we need to be overtaking people. We need to be, where we don't need to be thinking about it for real, we just need to be keeping a consistent rhythm. Remembering that every corner, every successive hairpin, it just gets tighter and tighter all the way up the hill. It's not MX2. It's just difficult sometimes to nearly clip the fence. Adjust your braking points because you don't realise sometimes how much extra speed you carry. Guarneri, I don't know how to pronounce his name, in front of us. Who I don't think I've seen in front of us. I don't even think I've noticed him on track all season long, to be honest. Ken Dyker though is trying to romp away at the front. Oh, he's just, oh, I thought he'd just ridden off the track like the Dyker did. Alright, like Cairoli did, sorry. Tried to put a cheeky little move up the inside and we got his back wheel clipped. Look at that, he's moving across to cover. Should have moved across more, fella. Oh, we land right in front of him. It's getting dirty. It's getting dirty and scrappy in this fight for second. One of us is going to end up taking each other out unless we can start to pull a gap. 4.2 off to Dyker. See how much time you lose scrapping. Call it 4.3 because 4.299 it's 4.3. This awful section. That's the corner I don't like. The rest of the corners I can pretty much get my braking for. Even though I'm not the fastest, I can get around the corners. The first hairpin of this section, the first downhill one, just because of the run you carry, very hard to judge a braking point for. We go faster than the Dyker overall for the lap, only by a couple of tenths. The gap is 3.8. 4 seconds, call it 4 seconds. We need a monumental lap really here to be able to close that. Oh, we need Ken to make a mistake. As you just saw there, it looks like it's going to be us that are making the mistakes. I'm pushing as hard as I can. I just don't think it's going to be enough. Even though the gap's down to 2.5, we're taking nearly a second and a half out of him just through that first sector. Surely someone's got to be telling him to push. Surely he must realise he needs to start pushing again because his lead is not comfortable. His lead is coming down hand over fist here. We're just trying to get the positioning right. Close the gap right down. Where has this pace come from? Once again, race number 1. Once again, we're on an absolute rocket charge on the final lap. The Dyker's making mistakes in front of us. We're 1.8 back through the split, but it's nowhere near that sort of distance now. It's just about trying to get... Nah, I think that's it. I'm not fast. I'm not as fast as the AI through these hairpins. It's either going to take a dirty, filthy block pass to get the move done. It's going to take a banzai move. Oh, and we've lost it. We've dropped the bike coming up the hill. It's going to be second place. Ken Dyker's going to win. We're going to take second. It was a valiant effort. It was a very valiant effort, but we're not going to get the job done. So the Dyker wins. We finish second with Davide Guarneri in third. Cameron Desal takes 4th, Nagel 6th, Van Hobeek 7th, Cairoli 14th, I'll take that, Bob Rochevin 8th. So we lose 3 points to the Dyker, so the championship lead is down to 10 after the first race of this French Grand Prix. We're going to try and we're going to just go straight through into the second race. That was, yeah. If I could put 3 laps in like that, as opposed to just 1, and if I can cut out the crash up on the uphill section, then maybe we've got a chance to take a victory in this second race. I mean, if Didijker's running that sort of pace at the front, then we're going to need a win just to maintain the gap. So victory is the target. I mean, victory. I mean, let's be honest, yeah. Victory's always the target. Racing's not about taking part. Racing's about winning. It's always about winning. So let's try and win. So here we go, ladies and gentlemen, the second race of this 6th round of the MX1 World Championship, round 22, part 22 even, sorry, of MXGP career mode. Ladies and gentlemen, let us go to work. Okay, here we go. Come on, give me a good start, please. Go. Just see the number trickle, just see the positions trickle away. We ride around the outside as hard as we can. We've got away in 5th. At least Didijker's not at the front and not able to take the pace. It's Cairoli who leads. Oh, and Gautier Paulin has dropped his bike in front of us. Just absolutely forced us so far out wide. Lost a lot of speed. We probably could have been passing Didijker into this corner here, if not for that. So it's Cairoli leading. I'm not sure who's in second. Is it Strybos? Ooh, Didijker's gone in very deep on the brakes. Who's in second? Or is it Clement? It's Clement Desal in second, okay. So Tony Cairoli leads, Clement Desal second. Oh! Ken Didijker third. We shoot up the inside of Goncalves. We were too quick there, really. And then we had to give the position back because we had to come off the power because of the front wheel lifting up. We're going to do both Goncalves and Strybos through the same corner. I'm sorry if I'm pronouncing Strybos wrong. Oh, it is. If I'm pronouncing that name wrong. It looks like Strybos, so I say Strybos. Unless, is that? No, I need to check when we, it don't matter, I'll check when we get onto the thingy, because I need to learn how to pronounce that. I'm not going to check Google, I'm just going to try and figure it out for myself. Come on! Okay, 2.5 seconds back off Ken Didijker. I need to close the gap. He's got the pace on Desal, you can see he's just he's hounding Clement Desal, he's looking for a way through. If Desal can keep holding him up though, that is going to work tremendously well in our favour. We're pushing too hard now, we're making mistakes, we're clipping the fences. Every time we're touching that fence we're losing momentum. That's a corner where we're quick though. Oh, I think it is Strybos. Okay, doesn't matter. So we're chasing them down now. Oh, Didijker's done Desal. As soon as we start getting close, Didijker gets the pass done. It looked like Desal made a mistake similar to the ones that we end up making, where the bike just decides it's just going to go off into the scenery. For reasons undefined. Oh, come on, Desal. I think we've just forced Desal to reset because he rode at the side of us. Didijker is trying to chase down his teammate. Whoa, that was a mistake. Tony Cairoli, who's checking out at the front. Oh, come on! The game is just, sometimes it's just ridiculous. Ooh, that was a bit dodgy. Every time we drop the bike and see Didijker pull away is what points that we're losing as we put a cheeky little block pass in. Okay, we're 3 seconds back at Didijker, 3 seconds. That's who we need to be on track. Even if we finish second to Cairoli, I need to try and, it's damage limitation. We'd only be getting 2 of the 3 points that we lost back if we finish second. And Didijker finishes third. Oh, cheers, that hay bale just absolutely ruined me. absolutely killed my momentum dead. Can't even talk. 2.5 seconds back from Didaika. Come on. Push. Looks like it. See, Didaika looks like he's closing in on Tony Cairoli. He really does. Every time I see him, that gap just looks smaller and smaller. These buffers have got the measure of Tony Cairoli, and again, if there were more laps, we'd probably be fighting for the lead. Oh, cut that corner beautifully. Normally I cut it too fine and end up falling. We've cut the gap in half between the first and second intermediates. Need to position ourselves to get the job done down the hill. Oh, but that was too aggressive. It's going to be third, I think. I don't think we've got... Oh, cheers game. Thanks for that. Thanks for that game. Yeah, thanks for that. And now we're getting hounded from behind. We're forcing people to reset. It reset us as well for some reason. I'm pretty sure I was on the track at that point. Tony Cairoli wins, Ken Didaika second. We finished third. That's another 2 points that we dropped to Ken Didaika here at Ernee in France. It could have been a lot worse, let's be honest, when you look at how our second race went when we were here in MX2. So Cairoli wins, Didaika second, we end up third. Bissal 5th, Nagel 6th, Van Hoorbeek 11th, Bobryshev 12th. You know, not strong for a lot of these riders. So we lose 5 points to Didaika. We've gained at least 8 points over everybody else. It's 8 points over Bissal, and then the rest, as you can see, are falling back down the order. We gained 20 over Evgeny Bobryshev. That's a decent result for us over a competent rider. Come on, give me the World Rider standings. Yep, so the lead, as predicted, has been cut by 5 points. So we now have an 8-point lead at the top of the rider standings over Ken Didaika. Clement Bissal has moved up to third. Max Nagel and Evgeny Bobryshev are 4th and 5th. Cairoli climbing up to 6th with a strong meeting. But 8-point lead over Didaika at the top. It's not ideal, let's be honest. We'd like a more comfortable margin than that. But ladies and gentlemen, we will celebrate our second place on the podium. Yeah, I mean, it could have gone a lot worse, let's be brutally honest. We need to try and just stay in the lead, stay there or thereabouts, like I said before, up until we get to K-Gums. Once we get to K-Gums, I get the feeling that we should start just running away at the front. We should start getting double victories again. We should start really pushing. But, you know, it's going to get interesting. Let's be honest, this season's going to get really interesting. So we'll leave it there for now anyway. That's been round number 6 of the MX1 World Championship from Ernee in France, part number 22 of MXGP career mode. Next time out is going to be Maggiore in Italy. It's a track where last time out we had very mixed results in MX2. First race was I think 9th or 10th, and the second race was a victory, where we were a bit shaky for the first 2 laps, and then we absolutely pulled a gap out in the third and final lap. It's going to be interesting with a few of these jumps, how I'm going to have to take them on this MX1 bike. The worst thing about this bike, though, like I say, is going uphill on it, especially from going from a low speed and pushing uphill, because the nose is just going to come up, and there's parts where that were happening to us when we were here in MX2. It's damn sure going to happen to us when we're here in MX1 as well. But you've got this block of races here, K-Gums, Finkjar and the Lausitzring. Those 3 I think are going to be very strong for us. Maybe not Finkjar, but K-Gums should be strong. Lausitzring should be strong. Teutschenthal should be strong. 3 meetings there I can see where we should be getting doubles. But like I say, I'm going to leave it there, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you very much for watching. If you've enjoyed this, like I say, please feel free to subscribe to the channel. We've got a complete playlist of this entire career mode. and a bunch of other videos and playlists available for you to watch as well. So let me know what you think, let me know what you like to see. I'll see what I can provide. But until then, ladies and gentlemen, until next time from Italy, thank you very much for watching, and you enjoy the rest of your day.